As a CBDC advisor, Ripple is very pleased with the results of the stablecoin pilot in Montenegro. Is U.S. Congressman Stephen Lynch correct in saying that the SEC prevailed in its action against Ripple? Ripple has worked with Catalyze Research to roll out XRP ledger technology in South Korean jails. Is it possible that XRP's price increases to $20,000 this year? If you want to know more, you'll have to read on until the end. Watch this brand new video right now if this is something that interests you. Greetings, and thank you for tuning in to our channel, where we discuss breaking news in the XRP community and the cryptocurrency industry at large. We'd like to extend a warm welcome to everybody who is checking out one of our videos for the first time. On Twitter, Anthony Welfare, CBDC Advisory at Ripple, expressed his pleasure at collaborating with the hardworking team of professionals in Montenegro on the country's stable currency project. The tweet suggests that this is an ongoing effort to roll out a pilot program for digital currency issued by the country's central bank. The website of Montenegro's central bank offers more information on the country's ongoing efforts to implement the stablecoin initiative. The experts from Ripple have reportedly been in Montenegro this week. 2 informative sessions were held by the Ripple representatives during their time here. Asset tokenization was the topic of the first workshop, while programmability was the focus of the second. Participants came from a wide variety of fields, including those involved in the provision of financial services, representatives of governmental and commercial entities, and academics. Participants walked away from these seminars with a deeper understanding of blockchain technology's fundamentals and the boundless opportunities it presents. Experts in the field of Ripples also held a number of fruitful talks with the various factions' representatives. The discussions at these gatherings were meant to promote the sharing of ideas and the discovery of possible participants for CBDC testing in Montenegro. Notably, the primary goal of Montenegro's pilot project is to give the general people actual experience with the proposed digital currency while also raising awareness about the associated hazards. Particularly worrisome were the potential effects on rules and laws, cybersecurity, and individual liberties and privacy. By taking part in these learning and discovery opportunities, Montenegro has allied itself with the vast majority of international financial institutions. A study reported by the CBCG found that almost 93% of all apex banks had begun CBDC testing. It was pointed out that more than half of them, like Montenegro, have been carrying out actual experiments. Meanwhile, the reach of rippling CBDC projects isn't limited to Montenegro. In order to facilitate the launch of digital currencies by public and commercial financial institutions, the San Francisco-based payments business brought out its specialized CBDC platform. A month earlier, Montenegro had announced Ripple as the CBDC project's official partner. Several governments, notably the Republic of Palau, Colombia, and Bhutan, are currently using Ripple to fuel digital currency programs. If you want to be among the first to know about any new developments with XRP, be sure to subscribe to our channel and enable push notifications. Stephen Lynch, a representative from Massachusetts, recently made headlines when he stated in a viral video that the United States Securities and Exchange Commission had prevailed in a lawsuit against Ripple. Representative Lynch made this clear when denying allegations that the SEC favors a regulation by enforcement approach to regulating the cryptocurrency business. I'd want to respond to Representative Lynch's accusation that the SEC has been engaging in regulation by enforcement, as if there were no existing regulations to which these cryptocurrency enterprises would be subject. He disproved these accusations by saying that 131 crypto businesses had been sued by the SEC since Gensler took over as chairman. A representative for the regulatory body, Lynch stated that it had prevailed in 130.5 of the 131 instances it has faced, including the Ripple lawsuit. The congressman countered assertions that the SEC favors regulation via enforcement by saying that the SEC is regulating the crypto industry by applying the law. The SEC is applying the law to regulate the cryptocurrency business, with Mr. Gensler at the agency having brought 131 cases, 150 if you count the Ripple case last week. He continued by saying that prominent members of the XRP community have reacted to the video, with attorney John Deaton requesting permission to testify on behalf of retail crypto holders at one of these country-specific additional hearings concerning SEC enforcement actions. Wednesday, attorney Deaton tweeted that he represents more than 75,000 XRP holders and more than 4,000 Coinbase clients. Therefore, he is one of the best people to represent ordinary cryptocurrency investors. After all, the truth and the facts should have been taken into consideration during these hearings, where he hoped to persuade numerous members of the United States House Financial Services Committee to grant his request. Attorney Deaton has identified several members of Congress in the tweak, including the chair of the committee Patrick McHenry, Warren Davidson, Bill Heiser, French Hill, Tom Emmer, and Darren Soto. Not only did Deaton respond to Representative Lynch's comment during the latest legislative hearing, but so did other XRP enthusiasts. Members of the XRP community have voiced their displeasure with Representative Lynch after he claimed the SEC had won the litigation against Ripple. In response to Representative Lynch's claim that the SEC is regulating XRP by applying the law, some XRP enthusiasts voiced their disagreement. Someone in the community has brought up Magistrate Judge Sarah Nett Byrne's remarks about the Ripple case. Judge Nett Byrne has previously stated that the SEC was suing for internal gold rather than to uphold the law. Despite the judge's finding that Ripple's prior sales of XRP to institutional clients constitute securities, the company has reiterated that it has prevailed in the lawsuit. Ripple's CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, was quoted as saying the verdict was a total victory for the company because XRP was deemed to be a non-security. Ripple has stated repeatedly that the lawsuit's primary focus was on achieving the desired clarity for XRP. In addition, Catalyze Research, a consultancy that specializes in Web 3.0 and blockchain technologies, announced their partnership with Ripple on Twitter. The goal of this collaboration is to increase awareness of the XRP ledger in the thriving South Korean economy. In order to promote his name as a leading Web3 and blockchain consulting group, the Ripple official blog presented the development highlight and Catalyze Research. Ripple and Catalyze Research are collaborating to increase XRPL by tapping into the vast resources of South Korea's crypto-based developer community. The goal of this partnership is to give more agency to developers in South Korea. Included in this plan is a strategy for educating future generations of South Korean software engineers in the art of XRPL development. Workshops, meetings, and hackathons will be held to involve the local developer community. In addition, plans will be developed to link the many layers of the XRP ledger ecosystem that are based on decentralized finance and NFTs. The vice presidents of both companies, Marcus and Fainter, have spoken positively about the partnership, with Marcus noting that South Korea is a booming hub for blockchain technology. He underscored their commitment to helping the XRP ledger expand and gain widespread adoption in South Korea by giving local developers with the resources they need to realize the technology's full potential. A similar view was expressed by the co-CEO of Catalyze Research, who said the company's goal is to hasten the adoption of XRPL in South Korea by an emphasis on creativity and teamwork. The CEO sees South Korea's supportive environment and rapid expansion as the forces that will catapult the country to the forefront of blockchain technology worldwide. Notably, the partnership with Catalyze Research is just one of many initiatives recently done by Ripple to promote growth and innovation. Stablecoins and digital currencies issued by central banks are being tested thanks to a collaboration between Ripple and another company. Can XRP make a run for $20,000 this year? That's the million-dollar question. If you want to be among the first to know about any new developments with XRP, be sure to subscribe to our channel and enable push notifications. Chad and Andy, the creative director at Ghost Punch Games, have made a bold argument for the likelihood of XRP hitting an incredible $20,000 price threshold, which is common in the crypto community, where wild guesses typically dominate discussions. But keep in mind that these are only wild guesses. and nothing says such things can't change. His ideas are something to ponder on. The first 3 principles of Sting Grabber explain how an asset's value is established. The fundamental economic notion of supply and demand comes first. With a quantity of less than 100 billion coins, XRP might see substantial price increases if demand unexpectedly spikes. Second, he discusses the idea of market appreciation by drawing parallels to the real estate industry. Even if the amount of new capital is constrained, the market value will rise if assets depreciate over time. Last but not least, he brings up the concept of limited assets, stressing the premium that rare and historically significant items like the Mona Lisa command on the market. Before getting into the nuts and bolts of XRP, Stan Grabber stresses its scarcity and the deflationary dynamic brought on by the combustion of smallpox. When asked about XRP on the ledger, he stresses the significance of the circulating supply, which has a major impact on the value of the asset. The current value of all XRP in circulation is close to $37.7 billion. This sum totaled $18 billion. Currently. However, this figure does not reflect the whole capitalization of XRP. However, all this does is show what individuals are willing to spend right now. Stingray discusses the Ripple's on-demand liquidity service, but only to clarify that it is not intended for large financial institutions like Bank of America, Chase, or Wells Fargo. Due to the sensitive nature of their potentially enormous global transactions, these power brokers are unlikely to use ODSL. The director of creative says XRP was never meant for public retail trading since banks need anonymity for internal ledger operations. Instead, he hypothesizes that banks will issue derivatives backed by XRP on private XRP ledgers, much like central banks hold gold. With banks able to create derivatives on the XRP ledger, Sting Grabber theorizes that XRP might become a reserve currency soon. Using XRP as a reserve asset, Bank of America, for instance, might issue BO, a coin on the XRP network. In terms of transactions, XRP would be relied on to facilitate the trades of these private coins among banks and institutional-grade liquidity providers. This private mass adoption, he said, would be the spark needed to reach the $20,000 target. As a result of its central role in facilitating cross-border transactions for big financial institutions, XRP's value will rise, making it a very desirable and in-demand asset. The asset could be leveraged by important actors in the financial sector, such as huge banking corporations. Remember that these are only theories and not promises of anything happening in the future. To reach $20,000, XRP would need to increase in value by an unprecedented 2,790,000% from its current price of 71 cents. A rate of appreciation like that has never been seen before. However, the insights provided by Sting Grabbers are an intriguing investigation of the potential impact of various events and procedures inside the XRP ecosystem on the currency's price. This video has reached its conclusion. Viewers who have found it entertaining should give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to sign up and pay the notification fee. See you later, bye.